Hey, what's up, you guys? I pray that you guys are continuing to persevere. As always, here I'm coming with part two of this video is how I overcame my fears. And I'm doing a part two because I did part one. You can go and check out that video as well. But part two, because I don't like for these videos to be long. So part two is how I overcame my fears. As I said before, fears is something that we can all identify with, because we've all faced them. We're facing some right now. Whatever area in your life that you're going through, you're going to have some challenges. You're going to have some fears. And so I got a couple of more points that I want to bring out that I pray that's going to really help you. My first two is, let me just review. My first two is fear is a spirit and is not of God, right? For God has not given us the spirit of fear. And then number two is that we all have flaws. So I went through that in the prior video. You can go check those out. And that will help you in a great way as well. Two more points is I'm valuable. You have to know and understand that you are valuable. And I have to come into the understanding of that. I have to look at myself as a valuable individual, because I've been created in the very image of God, and you have too. And as the word of God says, all that he made, he says that it is good. And so you got to understand that God has uniquely designed you for a purpose, and you are valuable. You are important too. Just like we look at other things in our society, other people in our society. You know, we have celebrities and sports and lawyers and doctors. We have entrepreneurs and CEOs that the world categorizes as important people. Well, you have to understand that you are important too. Regardless if you're influencing 2 people, 2,000 people, you are important, and you have to look at yourself that way, because when you do, then you can eliminate those fears, because you understand that you are important as well. You understand that you are valuable as well. And that's something that I had to do. I had to look at myself as a valued individual, and I can bring some great things to the table as well. You have to look at yourself that way too. And one of the ways that we do this is understanding that we are important by respecting ourselves. You got to respect yourself, walk in integrity. Respect yourself and walk in integrity. Be a person that honors his or her word. That's important. That's important that you honor your word, because when you do, you can be trusted. When you do, people look at you differently. When you honor your word. The problem is when you don't. That's when that's when you're looked at different. That's when the challenges start to become bigger than what they are. And then that's when those fears begin to take over, because you're not walking in integrity. You can be trusted. Now people are talking about you. Now people are doing what they do. And then you begin to even question yourself. So be a person that respects who you are, respect yourself, and walk in integrity. And then also have pure motives. Have pure motives about what you do, because the Lord, he checks our motives and makes sure that our motives are pure. And when you do things and operate in pure motives, you guys, you don't have to look over your back. You don't have to worry about what people are saying. You don't have to worry about how bad or how big the challenge may be, or what someone says about you, because you got to know that your motives are pure. In all that you do, make sure that you have pure motives. My next tip is forgive yourself. Okay? Forgive yourself, because one thing the enemy wants to do, and what people do, is they hold your past. They hold on to your past. Even the Lord forgives you, but people are hard. It's hard for people to do that. But one thing you have to do is forgive yourself. Do not allow any person, place, or thing to hold your past against you. Please do not do that. And we can do that by exercising pure motives, because when your motives are pure, it really doesn't matter what everyone else is saying, because when you have pure motives, they're pure actions. And so do not allow anybody to hold your past against you. Do not allow anybody to throw your past at you. Forgive yourself so you can properly move on. Forgive yourself so your fears won't overtake you. All right, you guys. Didn't want to be long. Want to cut this short. May do another one. Just hopefully this has helped you along the way. These tips has helped you along the way. I guarantee you, they work, man. They work for me, and then they have helped me along the way. I want to be short and brief, so I'll see you guys on the next one. I want you to keep persevering because great things happen when you do. Be blessed. I'm gonna see you on the next one.